Hi, I'm Joe Davis with Digispec and CounterPoint. I'd like to talk to you about calendars. Now, normally when you think of a calendar, think of this style right here. Great calendar. However, I want to talk to you about a different way to calendar, using mouse pads and counter mats. You see counter mat and mouse pad calendars everywhere, and I want to give you some examples of where people have found great success. So with counter mats, probably the biggest industry that we deal with, we work with in there is healthcare. Now what you'll see is at the counter of a dentist's office, a doctor's office, hospital, what you'll see calendars right at the checkout, because you want to say, okay, when do I come back? What's my return visit? You kind of look at the calendar. All the while, you're being shown specialty care physicians, you're being shown MRI centers, hospice, all sorts of different things. In this particular example, you have these beautiful image right here, along with their contact information. Another great example, this one right here. You have this great image, and once again, you have contact information for these different services and areas. Another great one is actually veterinary care. So you're at the vet to take care of your dog, cat, pet, don't discriminate, maybe giraffe, I don't know. But yeah, just have a great image of your animal right here, and then you have the calendar over here. You're saying, okay, when do I need to come back? What's the checkup? And then they're telling you about a product or service that your pet might need. So on the service side, here's a great example, is invisible fence. You know, Fido, sometimes he wants to get away, and you don't want that. You want him to be safe. So here's a great product that will help you. All the while you're saying, okay, when do I need to come back? And the third example I want to give is for the financial industry. So Check and Go, as you can see from this example, they have a great calendar and then a big wide open area. So financial institutions utilize the window mats a lot, where they'll put in different rate information, different products and services that they're wanting to advertise. Now, with all counter mats across the board, we have an extensive amount of backings, styles, and types, as well as you can do all sorts of different sizes with these things and thicknesses. So really we have a counter mat that is going to work for every different kind of budget and for every different use. We have everything from a big, thick, natural rubber to a synthetic rubber to low profile options that are low tack adhesive or just one that's going to keep it right in place. Now with mouse pads, you really see a calendar usage. Anywhere that a mouse pad can be used is a great place for a calendar. Now we'll go over some examples of some of the different types and styles. So here's one right here. This is for a brewery company. What they did is they said, I want to give a calendar to all of our customers and let them know when we're not going to be available for them, because we want to make sure that they're not left in a lurch. So as you can see, focusing in on this, you can see the yellow dates here are the dates that they're not going to be available. It's just a nice calendar that somebody has on their desk, and then they always get to be reminded of one of their favorite vendors. And here's a good example as well in the travel industry. Now with this one, of course, having 2 full years available to you really makes it nice for when you're planning out trips 8-10 months in advance. And plus, being able to see all the different locations that your customers might be wanting to go. I mean, unless you're a geographical expert, you might not know exactly some of these various countries, but you have that right there. Great contact information available. And then of course our beautiful pad. The wonderful city of Las Vegas, want to show you something that makes you think about our wonderful town. And then of course you have a nice calendar available, but to have positive thoughts of, oh, mouse pads, I need to call Digispec. And we have the Frame It mouse pad. This one's great because obviously you can put a photo of your friends, family in there. It's going to add even more value for your customers. And then you have that nice calendar here at the back, or all along the side. And we also have mouse paper. Now with mouse paper, we make it really easy because we have some just great stock templates that are utilized all the time. You have a calendar on this side to do notes area. Drop your customer's logo in. It can be very plain, and if that's all you have, boom, you got your finished product. All of these are made from recycled material as well. Then we have one now this one's really neat because it has a different page or a different month on each sheet, so you can completely customize it, and it's really the sky's the limit with this thing. And there's so many things to talk about this that we need to do another video, and we will, and we'll make it available to you. So you can see right here, you're highlighting a different service right there, And you can really put different events or activities that you want to put in there as well. So all sorts of different things you can do with that. But the great thing about calendars is once the year's over, it's time to reorder. So next time you're thinking about a calendar with the customer and deciding, okay, what should I present to them? Maybe they want something a little bit different. This is a great alternative to a standard calendar. Thanks.